Yo, everybody hear me? Am I coming in clear? Check, check, check. Hello. Let me know if everything's sounding all right out there. Hey, what up, E-Rock? Everybody hear me? Let me know what's up if anyone can hear me out there. Coming in clear. Check, check, check. Doing a little late night Sunday stream because there's a lot to catch up. A lot to catch up on. When it comes to our good friends, the Cottonmouth Kings. Shout out to JD. Love you right back, my man. Whit Williams, what up? Plasmic 400. Right back at you, buddy. Jeremy Suina. Yo, okay, everyone can hear me. There's not too much noise in the back because I am in South Texas after all. So if I don't have to turn off my air conditioning, I won't. So let me know. E-Rock, what up, man? Ever everybody's watching, we got E-Rock in the house. He's the purveyor, I'm guessing, of one of the biggest I'd say Corey Feldman fans, although Corey Feldman channels, although they claim to be fans. Shout out to those dudes. They're really killing it out there. I'll say that much for whatever they're doing. They got a really big channel over there. I don't really watch or keep up or even agree with anything they say, but you know how we do it here. They're respectful to me for the most part. You know, it's been some light banter back and forth. I still respect pretty much any YouTuber that's out there killing it. I mean, I got mad respect for any creator out there. So it's happy to have E-Rock. E-Rock, I'm happy to have you in here, bud. It's good to hear from you. Um, all bullshit aside, I mean, I'm still a giant Corey Feldman fan, as everyone here knows. So, but hey, man, I'm glad to hear from you. People hit me up about you all the time. They're like, hey, they're talking about you again, and I'm just like, that's awesome, man. I'm glad someone out there is, bringing me up, I guess. But you one hell of a job over there on that channel. I gotta say, man, straight up, I gotta admit that at least. Cottonmouth Kings in the house. What up? Hopefully that's really the Cottonmouth Kings and not, another one of these AI stalkers out here. Subnoise seem to attract a bunch of AI wannabes out there, and I want them to all go away for a very long time because the kings are coming back one by one, it seems. I know I'm being a little positive there when I say that, but we'll get into all of that. We'll get into all of that. One of my favorite bands at this point, a band that I've kept up with for well over 20 years at this point. So always happy to check in with you guys and talk about all this stuff. And Cottonmouth Kings, hopefully that is you fellas in the chat. Shout out. That's why we're all here. That is why we're all here. Personally, I'm trying to get you guys to come down to South Texas, come down to this neck of the woods because Cottonmouth, we got to say, man, I understand like you guys are out there killing it. You got a new EP coming up. Got a lot of music coming up from what I can see. But we're still down here in the dumps, my dogs. We are down here in South Texas. Things are still illegal down here. It is not cool. I work at a smoke shop and things are still crazy. So we can use some of that old school KMK love and KMK vibes down here with us. So it looks like we have about 11 people watching. I'm going to give it a little bit longer. You guys know how we do it, but you do want to stick around this time. We got some cool stuff to talk about. I mean, some unprecedented stuff just keeps on happening. As of right now, I mean, this past month, we have gotten the return of Lou Dog. Now, it's not like a solid return. He's not back in the group or nothing, but he came out to the show with the whiskey, and we had Lou Dog on stage with Cottonmouth, with Judge, Chucky, and D-Loc, which was something I figured we would see eventually, but I didn't think it would come that quick, man. I really regret not making it out to that show now. Shout out to fucking Lou Dog, my dog, Lou Dog. We have a little bit of footage. I mean, there's like one tiny little clip. I cannot believe that there is not better footage of that show. If there is, it must have came up in like the past day or so when I stopped scouring the internet for it because I cannot find it. And it trips me out how that happened and there's not better footage. And people have told me, hey, reach out to this guy, reach out to this guy. They got much better footage. And I know at the whiskey they film it themselves, so there's like a bird's eye view of the whole thing. I've seen clips of better footage. Like I think Judge put some up on his Instagram. I was like, dude, where's this footage? Where is this stuff? And then yeah, he brings it up and it's like, oh, hit up this guy, and then I never get a response. So what can I say, man? We're dealing with just barely anything. But I'm also going to be doing quick little, well, I guess it ain't too quick. It's a little Saint Dog tribute. I wanted to do it on the day, the anniversary that he had passed, but things have been crazy. So we're doing it tonight, man. We're showing Saint Dog some love. And we have the return of Johnny Richter. Johnny Richter popped up on his Instagram again, which is awesome. Great to see. It's not much, but it's something, right? And of course, guys, we have a sub noise giveaway. I will be talking more about that. You guys don't want to miss that. In order to win, though, you not only do you have to watch this live stream, but you're gonna have to pop on next week when I do another one next Sunday to actually claim your prize. But I'll tell you how to win and what I'm actually giving away. Whenever we get started, we'll get started momentarily, I promise. And we also have some news on the return of Brad X. That's right, folks. I got another little scoop on Brad X. We're talking about for the past few years, we're talking about recordings and possible new music. Well, guess what, guys? Stick around to hear all about that. So you know how it is. We're gonna blaze on real quick. We're gonna smoke on. We're gonna blow some smoke, and then we're gonna get to it, guys. Shout out to Pac. Pac holding down the screen tonight. Let me know where you guys are watching from. Let me know if you guys can still hear everything all right, because we're gonna get going. It's not gonna be a super long stream, but we're gonna be getting to it either way, man. This one goes out to all you guys watching right now. We're gonna get started right after this. Sounds like a lighter to me. Woo! How about we do that again? Woo! That one got it. Yeah. All right. What's up, guys? So, I hope everyone's gonna stick around with me tonight because we have some crazy stuff happening. If ever was a KMK live stream, that is going to be giving out some pretty solid info, I think this is one for the books. Now, to get things started, I know I did a live stream what it was a few weeks ago at this point, and okay. Now, a lot was said in that last stream, mainly about how I had gotten info about Johnny Richter being spotted, right? Johnny Richter popping up at a Sublime show, and I was like, "Oh, Sublime, that's crazy because they're on regime management right now. Regime, what is it, worldwide? I always want to say worldwide, it's prestige worldwide, but they're on regime, which is basically like Kevin Zinger's, I guess, other label. He's always had regime, but they have another label now, or they've had it for a while. Don't get me wrong, but the newest group, I guess I'd say, is Sublime with DJ Product working with Sublime. So we know the Cottonmouth connection already there, the Subnoise connection, and so that is why Johnny Richter has been coming out to those shows, which is pretty sweet, man. And I mean, look at this. On that last stream, I was talking about how like the guy that told me about like, hey, I saw Richter out at a Sublime show. He wasn't looking too good. It looked rough, blah blah blah. And I even said like, well, Richter. Last time I saw him, I mean, he just looked a little skinnier. All these guys are just getting older. What can you say? I mean, all these dudes are older than like Brad X was whenever he left the group. And back then we were like Brad X was the older guy, you know what I mean? So I mean, hey, we're all getting older. I mean, I just turned 39. I got into Cottonmouth. I was 17, 16, you know what I mean? So it's insane. But here we go, man. We look at Richter. Richter's looking good. And I hate that that always comes up with Richter. I wish we can be talking about Richter and then, bringing up the fact that he has some new music, or bringing up the fact that he's going on tour, and not just bringing up the fact of like, oh wow, Richter popped up again. What's the first thing we're going to do is we're going to talk about the guy's looks, right? I mean, whatever. It's JR's JR. I was talking earlier. By the way, when you guys hit me up on Instagram, I respond, and I'm down to chat about all this stuff. You guys give me some good info too. But I was chatting earlier with someone, and we were talking about Richter. I don't want to give out names. I don't know how y'all feel about that. But I was talking earlier with someone, and we're talking about Richter, and it was like, okay, the it's not going to work if he just pops up every 5 years for about a year and does like one tour, one EP, one album with someone or whatever. We simply need more than that. It's like when Richter pops up, it's just a countdown to when he disappears again, which sucks, you know. But if there is some things going on, if Richter is going through some things, that's his business. I've always tried to respect his privacy. I try not to even bring up the guy if I could help it, because he straight up said, like, I'm done with it. I'm done with all this. I'm moving on. You can't keep prodding when someone says something like that, when someone retires or, disappears. I mean, you got to let it be at some point and just hope for the best. I mean, look, we had Lou pop up, and now we had Brad X pop up out of damn nowhere. So now I'm just so happy. I feel like if Richter is out here and he's sharing this image, and it happened just a few weeks after my live stream. I don't know if that had anything to do with it, but I was like basically saying like, "Hey, dude, we all want you back. Let us know. Give us some kind of sign that you're all right. You're out there. That you're healthy. You're doing good." And then we get this picture, you know. And I also talked about how like I thought Richter didn't care for me much or whatever. But when I saw this on Instagram, I hearted it, and I commented "damn" with with a little fire emoji, and Richter was nice enough to like it. You know what I mean? So I think he's at least aware that I'm out here. Out of respect for the guy, I did take down that last live stream just because I realized that whether or not it was true, obviously he was spotted there. Here he is at another Sublime show. It's just like I didn't. I went back and listened to it, and I kind of made it maybe sounded a little too like like I was pitying the guy or something, and that was not my intention. And I got a few messages about it. I was like, oh, I went out of my way to try to do that right and just respectful, and I still got people saying like, oh, Richter don't need your pity, and no, he doesn't need Richter don't need shit from none of us. You know what I mean? We're the ones that need something from him. We need some new tunes, my dog. We need some new tunes. If you're not going to come back to Cottonmouth, which would be awesome if he popped up on a random track just on this new EP, because fuck, that would be why not? Can you imagine that? Like seriously, real quick, can you imagine that if we have Judge D, Chucky Chuck, D Loke, and then Richter on one track? Give Taxman a mic, give him a writing, have him scream it. Taxman's been audibly on a few tracks. That would just be insane in 2025, if you ask me. I would love to hear that. That would be ridiculous. But even if that doesn't happen, I would love to see King Spade come back. If King Spade could make a comeback, I mean, that would be just insane. Another King Spade album out of nowhere, and then do a tour, have fucking Swamp go up there and be y'all's DJ. You hit the road, take Chucky and Stack with you. As us Hispanics say, nombre way. So who's with me still in the chat here? Let me know what you think about this recent Richter sighting. I think he's looking great, and DJ Product here in the house. Maybe I can get him on record. Come on the channel sometime. Yeah, hope we get some new music. Exactly. That's what I'm saying, man. We got Up All Night 14. What up, Joshua Garcia? Boss levels 6077 KMK all day. All day. Speaking of which, we're gonna get the show's going, buddies. We're going, we're going. I'm just gonna do one more little puffy with you guys. So let's do it to it. Let's bust out them lighters. All right. So yeah, very excited that Richter popped up. I'm not going to get my hopes up or anything. I'm not going to be bugging anybody. I just hope he keeps posting and that we get some tunes from him. Because I mean, if you remember, the last time I talked to Stack, he told me he's like, yeah, I got like two, three tracks with Richter. I think Obnoxious might have a few tracks with Richter as well. I mean, I just hope that we get new tunes from the guy. I'm very curious to just hear his flow and see if it's evolving or not, or if you can hear something that, or put it this way, I'm very curious to see if Richter has anything to say in 2025 or what he has to say in 2025 on Wax, because that would be fucking interesting. Joshua Garcia, he looks really healthy this time. Exactly, he really does, man. My dog Richter, man. Shout out to motherfucking Richter. We're all here for you, dog. We're all here for you. So getting right on to it, fellas. We have I got to talk about this. Like we have Lou Dog. Lou Dog popped up at the Whiskey a Go Go. Now, I don't talk about it too much. Me and Lou we're homies. We chat from time to time. Love that dude. I consider him a friend. Last thing I'm gonna do is betray that by saying something, that I shouldn't or misspeak because I tend to put my foot in my mouth more often than not. But what I can tell you about that show is that it wasn't planned. That wasn't like something D-Lo had in his hat, or that wasn't like a surprise twist for the night. It was just all kind of organic. Luke doesn't, from what I remember at least, he lives in the s- close area, close enough, to the whiskey to where it's not like this huge deal to travel out there. It's not like he's going too far. And so Lou happened to go out there after I think it was a football game or something that he was watching. He was like, "Oh, this ended early. I'll go check it. I'll go hang out with the homies." He's still friendly with everybody. And as we all saw about a week before that, he ran into Taxman the day after my Bobby B video came out. He ran into Taxman, and he was just driving, and he saw a guy in an SRH shirt loading a surfboard, turned around. It was Taxman. They got out. They had some coffee together. They hung out for the first time in I don't know how long. They chatted about my video and whatnot, and then they went surfing after that. So it's like it's all this kind of these karmic vibes, if you will. I don't know, the waking dream of 2025. These things are just kind of rolling out. And hey, man, all bullshit aside, shout out to fucking Bobby B. But no matter how you slice it or dice it, Bobby B is an OG. I just want all these guys to get along. I don't care who the fuck doesn't like me or not. I'm a fan of this group. You know what I mean? I still acknowledge what Bobby B did do for the group. I'm just not really of liberty to say anything about it, apparently. So what can you do? Um, again, welcome to come on the channel and say whatever. But it's like a whole thing. um what can I say in the classic words of Jay Rick? Things are happening. Things are happening. Cheers, by the way, if anyone's with me on this Sunday night. It is 10:17 where I'm at. Sorry if things are a little late for you guys. But so then Lou Dog got to the show, right? Lou Dog got to the whiskey. He's like, "What's up, guys?" Pretty good turnout that night from what it looked like. A few of you guys were there chatting with me as it was happening. And then their drummer, they're traveling with a drummer right now. I cannot find the guy's name. Actually, I did find it. I'm following him on Instagram. Apparently, he has better footage. I can't remember his name though. It's like something like Dazzy or something weird. He has like a funny name, not a funny name, but an original kind of name. And he's apparently a pretty solid drummer from what I saw on his Instagram, and from what the little bits and pieces you can see here. I can't remember the guy's fucking name. If anybody can get that for me and put it in the chat, that'd be sweet. But the drummer came up to Lou because everyone knows Lou, and he came up to say, "Hey man, like, y- you want to play a few tracks? You want to do a few songs?" And Lou was feeling good. He's, why the fuck not, man? And and I know a big part of it is because of everything that's happening. I don't give myself too much credit here. Don't get me wrong, but I know that me being out here and talking about this stuff and trying to keep in contact with everybody and actually get the truth out there of things. I cannot help but think that I had some part in all of this, which you're welcome, guys. Let me know what you think about that. Am I talking out of my ass, or what do you guys think? Because I wish I could have made it to that show just to hang out with everyone. Eventually we will. But yeah, Lou Dog just he took the sticks, and from what I heard, he played about 3, 4 songs with them. There's only like one clip, one tiny little clip that I could find, but it is Lou Dog back in action, man. And he's standing up. I thought that was weird. These drummers are standing up. I don't understand that. It's very strange to me. But he was killing it, man. It was like he didn't skip, literally didn't skip a beat. It was so interesting. So interesting. So interesting. So before I show that Lou Dog footage, because it ain't much, let me jump back into the chat real quick. Okay, Brutally Honest Productions 7666. I like the name. Shit. All you guys be sure to follow me on Instagram, by the way. My tag's down there. Um, you said would be a dream if he came back to KMK, talking about Richter. Oh man, just and fully came back. I would like to see him just on the track, if anything, if that's all we're gonna get, a la Kingdom Come or something. But also, like, man, I don't want to see featuring Richter on a Cottonmouth album ever again. And he's either gonna when I'm on it or not on it. And if his big beef, I don't know if you remember, I say big beef, but if you remember his beef with when 25 to Life came out. When 25 to Life came out, he didn't want to be on that album because he didn't like most of the beats. I remember him saying that on stream. But now, but now, who's back into the fold? We got fucking Kuma guy back. I see they can work something out, moolah wise. I think it could work. I think it could work. 97, wait, 97 records. Oh, I like that name too. Shit. Wish we can get Richter on my upcoming album. But what's the story with that? Let me know down below. I'd like to hear more about that. If you got a video or something, put it down there too. If we have time, we'll check it out. Joshua Garcia, 2204. Looks like things are coming together again. It would be awesome. AJ Fontecchio, what up, bud? Mosh Pit 303. Hey man, do you? Do I what? Furry Dangles is back. That's hilarious. All right, so let's check out this Lou Dog footage live at the Whiskey, October 9th. It was their Halloween gig, I think. Look at that shit. How insane is this? Look at that. All these people filming. Where's that footage? See, that's the drummer. Lou Dog back there. Look at this. That is tight as fuck. That's awesome. I love this, man. Loke sits down. Look at these fools, man. 2025. Loke, Lou, and Tax to legalize freedom and everything. It's insane. Yeah, that's insane. It's fucking crazy. In fact, I want to see it again. Shout out to Lou. Who would have thought, man? All these heavy hitters up here on stage. I love how Chuck kind of stays off to the side and lets these guys do their thing. Shit's out. This shit is crazy, and he is on point. It'd be different if he was playing like shit. You're gonna talk about Lou Dog not being professional, not wanting to practice, not wanting to blah blah blah. Everything that happened in that Bobby B video. Look at this. That is undeniably Lou Dog. If he wasn't there, if we didn't have the footage and just the audio, that is undeniably Lou Dog. That was him playing the drums. So fucking cool. As much as we're all fans of Lou, I mean, honestly, when's the last time any of us have heard him jam? I mean, fuck. I wish I could tell y'all all the stories, man. Shout out to Luke. Fucking love you, dog. Huh. So I am hoping that Lou does some more. I was expressing to Judge D the next day. I was like, dude, that is so cool. Lou joined y'all on stage. Everybody was hitting me up. I got woken up like in the middle of the night. And I told Judge, I was like, I'm so fucking bummed that I didn't make it to the show. And he told me, no worries. That is not the last of Lou Dog with Cottonmouth Kings. And that's coming from the judge himself. I didn't hear that from anybody else but Judge D. And my man, Judge D, he don't lie. So fucking A, man. Shout out to Judge. Shout out to the dudes. I want to see that. I want to see that. We're trying like hell to get y'all guys to come to Texas, and we're trying to like work it out to where we can get the promoters to get the drummer down here, to get Tax, man. I want the whole bunch down here, man. Y'all guys make it out to South Texas. We'll show you a good time, man. We'll show you a great time. We'll barbecue all kinds of shit. Okay, what do we got here in the chat? Um, where are we at? Where are we at? Hey man, do you? Yeah, do you? What? AG Fontecchio, great to see him back. Great to see Lou Dog back, says Copyright. Really Honest Productions. Want to know something hard to find? The SRH album Spaded, Jaded, and Faded. Thank God I still got it on CD. I remember having that thing a long time ago. Charles B. Jarvis, he says crazy, unreal about Lou. Lou still has it. Exactly. Man, Slacker Kings, what up? uh, that would be a good one-on-one, bro. Cottonmouth Kings says Lou Dog said he's back. You see that, everybody? Yes, see that, everybody. I'm trying to pin the comment. It won't let me. um, here it goes. Let's pin that for the bones. So yeah, Cottonmouth Kings in the house. They're in the chat. Everybody say what's up. And says Lou Dog said he's back. Wouldn't that be some crazy shit? I mean, they already got an EP in the can, which I cannot wait to hear. I don't think we've had a release date yet for that, but we did hear the new track, Run Game, a live version at least. And I think they did another live track at the gathering. I can't remember. I know that they definitely did some more new stuff at the with the whiskey show, but again, really no footage, sadly. Um, but yeah, let me see. Mosh Pit says last time you'd seen Lou was when they did the Fight T Night tour, and they didn't even play because of some bullshit. Oh wow, I need to find out about that. Duncan 28 says somewhere DJ Bobby B is punching air. Oh, that's good. That's funny. Hopefully he'll come back and spin some air, whatever. Still got KMK tatted on your stomach. KMK for life. I'm actually thinking about getting finally getting my KMK tattoo somewhere. Just sort of like why not join the ranks, right? Um, I might do that. We'll do a fundraiser or something. Oh, the show was in Denver. That didn't happen. Okay. Okay, so here I'm gonna before we get to the little Saint Dog tribute I have here. Let's get to it, man. I want to talk a bit about a giveaway that I am doing. Compliments of Suburban Noise Records, compliments of Kevin Zinger himself. So you got Kevin Zinger to thank, man. I wanted to do I wanted to do like some giveaways on the channel again, like the old days. And I just kind of ran out of stuff. I had some stickers and a few old CDs and whatnot. But I hit up Zinger. We're chatting about everything after the Bobby B video. He's like, yeah, man, I would love to help out. I got you. And he sent me a really nice shirt, man. Fucking shout out to Kevin Zinger, man. But he sent me some really cool shit. And I have for you guys all kinds of shit that I'm going to be giving away. We have stacks of CDs here. I mean, I have so many CDs, and we have but okay, I'm going to get into more of what I have. In order to enter this particular contest, All you got to do is go and follow me on Instagram, like the post that I am about to post right now. And then you're going to like the post. And what I want you to do is leave me in the comment you have the first time you ever heard Cottonmouth or how you got into KMK. I want to hear those stories from you guys. And it's not necessarily the best one wins or anything. I'm going to use kind of like a randomizer to pick the winner, in fact. But I am going to be looking at all the stories. And so, I mean, I will be reading some of those either way the next stream. And again, you're going to have to watch the next stream, which is going to be a week from today to actually win. So I'm going to take the picture right now. We got some DGAF. What are these like wristbands right here? I'm going to take a picture right now. All right. Now, all you got to do is go and you like that post and you share it to your story, and then you leave me that comment. Now, how you got into the guys or the first time you heard them, either one of those will work. And let me finish this post up. Giveaway time. All right, guys, this is going to be fun. Woo! Yeah, so I mean, I gotta say, I know people are probably gonna give me a lot of shit. Like, look, he did the Bobby B video for for some for free shit or something. But no, man, this is all totally organic. Um, we're all this is what happens when you're just cool with everybody and you're not bitching all the time, and everyone's tight with each other. You know what I mean? All right, guys, the post is up. I hate how Instagram has all this extra shit now. It's like, just let me share the damn thing. All right, my Instagram is down there. It's right under the Cottonmouth Kings logo. You can find me there. It is up now, guys. So you guys go ahead and do that. Do I? I know I don't have a Cottonmouth Kings tat. I want to get one though. Yeah, man. I'm still here. Like we're doing all this, and I'm still kind of giddy thinking of Lou coming back. Oh man, that would be so sweet. So yeah, in this particular giveaway, I will be giving out these DGAF they're like, I guess, I mean, you put them on your wrist. I guess I call them sweat guards or whatever. But these are pretty sweet. I kind of wanted to keep them, but I'm gonna be giving these out. And along with that, you will be getting a DGAF dog tag. We got a brand new DGAF dog tag straight out of the fucking bag here. And I'm also going to be sending you some CDs here. Now, the CDs, I mean, we have so much. We have so much shit here. It's kind of like overwhelming on how I'm going to give these out. But I think for this first run, I'm gonna go ahead and we're gonna be doing some Subnoise Soldiers CDs. Now I have the double album. That one I actually opened it. It's in my car because I wanted to jam. But I will be throwing that one in there as well. So you'll be getting three Subnoise Soldiers albums. I mean, these aren't even open. These are brand spanking new, straight out of the factory. And then you'll be getting some DGAF stuff as well. And I'm gonna go ahead and throw in a copy of the Dropout Kings and Head PE, that kind of mix demo they did, a mix EP they did. Shout out, man! Shout out to fucking Dropout Kings. Shout out, R.I.P. Adam Rainey. So that will be our first giveaway that I'm going to be doing. Um, but we have a whole lot of other stuff, man. The next week on the next stream, that's going to be a bigger package. I'm going to be giving away and we're going to be going from there. I have some other stuff I'm going to be throwing in the mix. We have another really cool dog tag that I really want to keep, but I'm going to give it away. This one's really sweet. And as far as the CDs, man, I mean, we got a lot of stuff. I got a whole bunch of Big B, whole bunch of Big B. I got like almost all the albums here. Bunch of Swollen Members. We got Swollen Members, a bunch of Mad Child. I even have a Last Laugh CD in the mix. I'm going to throw in there, as well as a big potluck, kind of a I wanted to keep these as well, but there's a big stack of these, so I want to be doing at some point giving away a stack of potluck CDs. So, and these are all straight out of Sub Noise, man. So I'm gonna be happy to just be giving this stuff away to you guys. I still fuck with CDs. I'm assuming a lot of you guys do too. Um, so I'll show you all some more stuff in a minute, maybe. I know one thing. A very special winner will be getting a Mickey Avalon CD. I've been thinking about making a video about Mickey Avalon. I fucking love this dude. I never got to see him live. But what do you guys think? Should I make a Mickey Avalon video? So that's going to be fun. I also got some stickers I'm gonna be throwing in there. So all you got to do is find staunch underscore TV on Instagram. Follow me, like that post, share it to your story, leave me a comment how the first time you heard them or the first time, et cetera, et cetera. I'll announce how to get those Swollen Members CDs on the next stream next week. It won't be as complicated as liking a post and whatnot. I'll make that one a little easy, but I'll be giving away those Swollen Members CDs next week. So, that being said, guys, I want y'all to all participate in this little giveaway if you can. Again, this is directly from the noise. You know what I mean? And I'm very happy to just be doing anything with them, anything with those dudes. And I'm talking to a few other people about getting some stuff to give away on the channel, a little more personalized stuff, you know. And if everything works out, I mean, we're going to be doing this more often, and kind of just bringing all these live streams a little tighter together, you know. But that being said, the mighty Saint Dog, his anniversary just passed. You know, I think it's been what? How long has it been without Saint? Man, it feels like forever, but I would think it's what, like 8 or 9 years or something like that. Strange. But we're gonna get to a little tribute I put together. It's just a bunch of videos trying to kind of like in a weird timeline, some stuff I didn't know was out there. And we're just gonna hang out and watch that. But hey, let's get back to the okay, boss levels 607, Mickey CD, dirty. My homie just opened up for Mickey. Oh, nice. AJ Fantasio, you already entered it. Nice. Jahe Guru. Jahe Guru, yo, what up? Cottonmouth Kings. Here, directly from the guy's mouth. We got KMK down in the chat. What up? New EP this year, new album next year, and more to come after that. Jesus fucking Christ. Hopefully we'll get Lou Dog on some of that, man. But either way, I mean, Run Game is tight. Run Game is like, man, that track. I can't wait for the actual version to keep come out because I keep jamming the live version. But I think Run Game is going to be big business for you guys. Run Game is it really harkens back to that energy still, but it feels fresh and it's full on this era of KMK. I'm fucking stoked to hear more, man. AJ Fatesio, I remember Mickey Avalon. Didn't he do a Boost Mobile commercial? I wouldn't doubt it. I would not doubt that. Okay. Saint's been gone 5 years. Jesus, still seems like so long. Can't wait to hear new KMK music. Me either, bud. Me either. Um, in the meantime, just go check out Run Game. It's such a tight track, man. Like that could have came out ages ago and it still would have worked. It's hilarious. I fucking love that shit. I can't wait to get it. Like I said, I can't wait to get a clean version of it to bump in the car. So right before we get to our Saint tribute, we're gonna do another little puff with Pac. Puffin with Pac. That's what this segment will be called. Puffin with Pac. Let's do it. This one goes out to KMK down in the comments. I mean, down in the live chat. Mosh Pit 303, what up? Yes, I also started a new channel. I split my channel so I can just focus on music. So Staunch TV is now Staunch on Music. but I also split the channel, like I said, so you can go follow me on Staunch on Film for all my film content as well. It's just so the I don't confuse the algorithm anymore, you know. Just do music on one channel, film on the other. But it's all still Staunch TV. You're gonna find Staunch TV on Instagram, and that's where the whole party is. So please do that. That would be great. That would be amazing. All right, guys. We'll do one more, and then I'm gonna get to this tribute. Saint motherfucking dog. Now, I said it multiple times. Like Saint, it might be in general like one of my favorite rappers. When it comes to the swag and the style, it's so unique with Saint Dog. I wouldn't say it's like the most technical or something like that, but the guy was more of a poet than a rapper, I feel, at least usually, because I also think there's varying degrees. There's varying degrees to Saint here throughout his career, which is for anybody's career. You know what I mean? But for a Cottonmouth King, for a Sub Noise King, you know, for him killing it as long as he did, the dude left quite the legacy, man. And I kind of just wanted to go through the years with you guys and check out some crazy stuff, man. Honestly, I didn't realize that a lot of these videos were even out there. I did a video about Ghetto Guide a few years back, and I didn't find half of this footage, so I don't know where it's coming from or whatnot. Oh, and that being said, guys, I'm gonna link everyone's video, all the channels. I'm gonna put them down below in this live stream when we're done, because without any of these guys putting all this footage out there, I don't know what the hell I do. So shout out to the KMK Ultra page, that's for sure. Juan Lennon's as it Circus, I believe, and the Cottonmouth channel in general, and the Subnoise channel put some good stuff up. So let's get to it. Here's my little Saint Dog tribute.
Dirt slang. What? Just give a little portion. Get some dirt slang.
Look how old this is. This is
I
amazing.
got the light if you got the rhyme. I got the herb if you got the time. I got the joint if you got the papers. I got the flow if
This is
you
amazing.
catch the vapors.
Legends never die. Damn right.
Suburban eat bonus coming out my mouth. Take a lesson, bitch. Boy, I got cotton mouth. But your square nerdy ass won't understand, so I'ma break you off a fat ass piece, man. Yo, dirt slang, it goes like this, yo. What? I play dodgeball and I eat pig tacos. Snapping one four, busting up your ass. Suburban white bonnets, they don't teach in class. It's a psychedelic hip hop punk rock shit. So let me tell you, motherfuckers, who you fuck you. Well, I'm Saint Dog, but you already know that
they're just kids here, man. So cool.
Strikes 12, ask me where I'm gonna go. Pete Town, baby, suburban juggalo.
Suburban Juggalo. Here we go. This is some old school KMK. Look at Richter. Look at his fucking hair. It's amazing. For a while, I was like, who's that guy in the green shirt? I was like, oh, that's Richter. Rest in peace, Saint Dog. Man, I wish I could have been there, man. This show looks insane. Guys, I'm going to put a link to some Staunch merchandise. Get yourself some, 20% off first order. It's that good shit. Look at this fool. They're all so young here. They're just, like I said, they're kids. Look at Bobby back there. Fucking Richter, man. Wow. Well, Richter was trying things with his hair back in the day, huh? Oh, shit. Saint's a madman. Look at that. Winter classic. Pakalika, boy. Wait, what? Hold on. What's happening in the chat? Oh, shit. We do. Kingmaker's in the house. Rest in peace, Saint Dog. Um, someone says, bro, why is Kingmaker here? Oh, man. Yeah, I almost followed up. I almost did like a video and everything about the whole Kingmaker situation. I went, I did my due diligence. I got hit up by some people involved and whatnot. Nothing but friendly words across the board. Um, and in fact, I got busy the next day before I was going to follow up, but I just kind of thought about it, and I don't, the channel isn't meant for any sort of drama or anything. I think the Kingmaker situation, as confusing as it was for me, there's a lot of info out there. I mean, these guys will respond to you if you hit them up. I just don't think it really warrants like a whole video or a whole project. Although I'm gonna be forced to mention it eventually because I am working on a video about Kingdom Come, and I think there's no way to avoid it at that point. What I will say is like if if something dubious was done there, if things were taken, if any sort of fuckery was happening, and um things weren't done right, that's fucked up. Why? Why would you do that? Like, what the hell? And why are there so many stories and so much evidence supporting all of it? I'll leave it at that, man. Let's get back to it. We're here talking about Saint. I think I watched this entire show. This entire show is on YouTube, like the whole thing. I think this is the very end, and it was all about Pac, man. Pac brings it. Anybody else out there get to see Pac live at any point? I want to hear about that. I did. That was great. Best part of the show. Kings of P Town. Yeah. Damn, man. Every time I see footage, like every time I see footage this old, it makes me want to keep going. It makes me want to find out what their next show was and what the next set list was. You know what I mean? I don't know. That shit interests me. And with this band especially. Oh, here we go.
Tell me what I need, but I don't hear you cause my ears are closed and opposed to your shallow ghost.
You see what I mean? Like it's his overall like that is a very particular and unique style right there. It's literally prose before, a flow, if you will.
Suburban life, American dream, fat ass wife, life's drive.
It's
Hey,
a
but you can
performance
have
on
it
its own.
all. Cause to me, it's just a jagged knife.
We're right
Love
here
it.
back with Cottonmouth Kings. Right quick, man, I want you guys to drop some lyrics from one of your fattest songs, your favorite stuff.
Alone up in this rhyme that I've created, this realm that I've inflated, won't trade it, so give me my space. government control, so they hated. Our life has been jaded and faded. We're getting erased. Check it out. Life ain't what it seems. It ain't no dream.
Say it again, Saint.
So get a grip upon your shit and make sure your pie's clean.
Fuck yeah.
So obviously we got
Damn.
no shy boys aboard this.
Wish I
one.
could have been there.
Check this out though, man. When you guys gonna be recording, releasing something that the public could get their hands on and and check it out.
This is an interesting interview. I never saw this either. Bobby's back there chilling. I think eventually they kind of spread up. But I mean, who thought to do this in a van with such a big group? But yeah, I never saw all this footage before. Like I had never seen that Sin Dog, obviously from Cyprus, and here we go, man. It's pretty insane. I know, I know that was kind of a weird thing. I found this out just by looking in, trying to find more info about this, and I never realized it though. Like it's crazy. I don't know if this has anything to do with anything, but from what I found, it Be Real, I think it's Be Real's wife. Is it Be Real's wife was dating Brad X? Yeah, I think that's how it went. Or Be Real's ex hooked up with Brad X at some point, and there was some tension there. And which is crazy to think because, as much work that they did together. But from as far as I could tell, it must have been maybe Zinger or I don't know, man. Maybe Richter was tight with them, and they found an in either way. But I can't help but think that that was some sort of tension there. I mean, or maybe it's not fully true. I'm not too sure on that. It's the deep holes I go into, man. I spend a lot of time researching this stuff, and sometimes it's like, is this real or is like someone fucking with me or why is this information out there on this random thread? Like it's crazy, man. So I don't know. I think that's interesting. There's not really anything there for a video or nothing. I just think it's an interesting little connection. And again, I'm going to be making some videos about all kinds of stuff. And unfortunately, the drama aspects and whatnot, they're going to have to be talked about. There's nothing I can do about that. But what I'm going to avoid doing from here on out is being like making directly negative content. I'm gonna like after the Bobby B video, I retired that whole part of the show, and it's really unnecessary now. I know, like if I were to focus on that kind of stuff, my channel would be a lot bigger. But we're not here for that. And I don't know, unless it's directly helps out the guys that I do comment on something or whatever, then I'm not going to do it. Unless it does help them, then I will do it. Aside from that, no, we're here for the KMK Chronicles.
I'll take that. Can I take that?
Trip Daddy X up on stage. Go ahead, Trip Daddy. What's up?
We're recording our record right now. We're mixing it.
We're going to be talking about Brad here in a minute. We got a little bit of Brad X news for you.
Pretty much like all alternative hip hop stuff, and we're releasing it. We should put it out in like 2 months. SRH is involved with helping release for us. Kevin Zinger, he's been down for the group and helping out. So we're just doing it on the street level, doing
Fuck yeah.
ourselves, and we just want
How
to
young everyone is. Fucking Bobby. Oh, this was tight. This is like, I guess, the DGAF tour. But check this out. This is tight. Fucking Chucky. Love it. Cheers, guys. Mmm. Mmm. So tight. Woo! Fuck yeah. Got cotton mouth. Fuck yeah. Ah, I wish I could have been at this goddamn show. Oh, okay, it says DRP on the drum set. They must have been on tour with DRP. Force 5 Records show. Oh, everybody hit that like. Hit that like. God damn. Woo. Don't hurt him, Saint. Don't hurt him. Fuck yeah. That's so good, man. Did any of you guys get to catch DGAF live? Ugh. I wish I would have just been more into that shit whenever, this was happening. Unfortunately, it wasn't until about 6 months before Saint passed away that I started digging back into the group and stuff. Oh man. Um, I'm gonna jump back in the chat real quick. Okay. Hey, hey, either way, man, Kingmaker, everyone's welcome. Everyone's welcome here on Staunch TV. I don't give a fuck. Everybody is welcome. Everybody has a platform to at least come and watch. You know what I'm saying? The one person, I mean, everyone in the group, open invite. Every past, present, even future members, why not? Of Cottonmouth, we're always down with you here. But the channel's for everybody, man. Everybody. Smokestack Mac. Wait, so no, wait, what we got here? You love Potluck. Too bad they broke up too. I was kind of curious about that. We'll talk about Potluck after we're done with this stuff, because I've been trying to look into that too. I don't really dig Potluck much. I recently did like a total just dive into them. I don't know. We'll talk a bit more about that after this. Just remind me to go jump on the Potluck stuff because I will forget. You never had a chance to see them back in the day. I saw Cottonmouth 2005, and everyone, I think Ricky Vodka was even there, and Lou was there, Tax. The show opened, man, it was great. They told everybody, like, they were like checking all of our pockets and shit, checking everyone, make sure there's no weed, had signs up. This is in Texas. I remember the guy was walking around looking at everybody, big old kind of, he looked like Michael Clark Duncan. And he was like, "Hey, no broccoli smoking, no broccoli smoking." And I was like, "Oh no, you're good, man." They're taking people's sacks and shit. And then as soon as the show started, curtains open. This is like a club. So they're right there. Curtains open, and it's just pop, pock and lock with a big ass spliff, blowing smoke rings, and the beats drop. Lou hits the drums. There's fucking weed plants everywhere. I think they're obviously fake. And then bam, as soon as that happened, the crowd just smoke just puff filled the room up. And there's nothing they can do because once the jams got going, things went crazy. I remember at one point it was just like an ocean of bitches. They would just show up at the show and they'd force their way to the front, smacking and clawing their way, and get on stage, and then they disappear in the back with Pakalika. I remember Pakalika was like rounding up all the bitches. Great show at the Engine Room in Houston, Texas. That was as old school as I got to see him. Brad is a complicated guy, says someone. I wonder why Brad won't comment on any of this. Well, talk about Brad here in a bit as well. KMK had a big influence on you in your teens. Yeah, me too. They opened my mind a whole lot to different types of music because back then I was just strictly punk rock, black metal, death metal, and I always thought KMK was just like a stupid joke. Like I was aware of them, but I didn't like them. I didn't really smoke that much. All my stoner friends were way into KMK, and I just thought it was kind of cheesy. And then I started smoking and drinking, and my roommate at the time was a big sub noise guy. He had all the shit. Shout out to Will Thompson from Fuck the Mainstream Records. And so he's the one that got me into this initially. He had all of it, all the stuff. I'm talking like all the old school shit. And that really got me into it. It introduced me to Kuma Guy, Humble Gods, all that kind of shit through that. So then it grew up. Then it grew on me, and that was around 2004, 2005. Or actually, it was like it must have been late 2003. Yeah, strange. So yeah, that's the story there as far as that goes. What y'all smoking on? Yeah, let me know what y'all smoking on. We need new DGAF with Chucky Chuck, Son of Saint, Gillies, and Stack Styles. Jesus Christ, that's a good idea, man. Um, Mosh Pit 303, no problem, man. Underrated still does stuff, you say. Oh, no shit. You seen him at Trees in Dallas. Um, I saw, man, I've been in Trees. I don't remember what show it was. You remember Corporate Avenger? Yes, I did a video on them a few years back. I'm always curious on what those guys are up to. Good, crazy history with all that. A lot of old school punk bands, like from Uniform Choice, even Corporate Avenger. Like before Spike went on with Corporate Avenger, I forget what the name of the band was. They're in this strange, like artsy kind of industrial group. I can't remember. It was something Fallen or something Wings or I don't know, some shit like that. I'm thinking about covering all that stuff, like the pre-Cottonmouth stuff that everyone was doing. But hey, let's get back to it, man. Let's get back to it. I'm chilling. I don't know about you guys, but I am kicking it. And we have a bit more to go on this Saint Dog stream. So you know what we gotta do. We gotta puff with pop. Let me know what y'all smoking on for sure. And I know some of y'all let me know where you're watching from, but go ahead and let me know again. And I'm always down for stories and shit like that about the guys, about the history. If any of y'all have anything interesting to share with me, again, man, just shoot me a message on Instagram. I'm always down to chat. If anyone out there does graphic design or anything, I am currently looking to get some logos made and stuff like that. And so if you want to help me out, man, shoot me a message. So I'm also doing a short film. I can use some voices. If anyone has a halfway decent way to record yourself, hit me up on Instagram. And if I got something for you, I'll shoot it to you, man. And you can send me some voice audio files, and we'll make it work. We get to have a little cameo in my short film. Did I see Biggie O 99420? Yeah, we talked about that earlier. I showed the picture and everything. So here, let's take a puff with pot. I saw one person in the chats having some swills with me. So cheers, bud. Okay. Cheers to all you guys for watching. Greasy Ruts in the Bone. Oh, in Chicago, DBZ. Hell yeah, man. I want to make it out to Chicago. I'm just gonna go one day, man. I just want to go to, I've always wanted to go to Chicago. It's because of the goddamn movies. I just watched that John Candy documentary last night. By the way, be ready to cry if you watch that. But man, I watched that shit and I was like, I want to go to Chicago. All the footage from John Hughes movies and whatnot. AJ Fontecchio, you posted the commercial with Pac dancing in it a long time ago. That's right. Yeah, I remember that. Yeah, that's so cool. The Apocalyptica video I did a while back. That's right. I thought that was a pretty cool project. I wonder how many views that got. Okay, so let's get back to it, man. I was talking about Saint Dog being more of a poet than a rapper, pose before flows. So or prose before flows, if you will. So hey, let's check it out. Shout out to all you guys watching. I am broadcasting out of South Texas.
Woke up this morning and I thought about Haas. Smoked a cigarette and I changed my dirty drawers. Threw on some thickies and I grabbed my bike chain. Sucked it down my waist and I let my pants hang. Beanie on my head just to cover up the line. The night before got in the fight just cause I was drunk. Sucked up some lickies and I got my bike chain. One more time for you fucking
membrane. Love those lyrics. So this is cool. Okay, now this is a question I have for you guys. What is the story with the Riverside Kids? I first heard of them on it must have, I mean, I had to have been Ghetto Guide. That's when they had a track featuring the Riverside Kids. I think are those who was in that group? Who are these guys? That's the thing about Cottonmouth and that whole era, the sub noise thing, is a lot of these guys run the risk of just looking like, for lack of a better word, plain white people, you know, plain white suburban noise or suburban stoner, you know, bike rider, whatever. So a lot of these guys, they don't ring familiar to me. It took me forever to recognize Gillies, and even now, I don't know if I will. So it's like, who are the Riverside Kids? But here they are in a pretty fun live performance here. This is before Ghetto Guide came out. Pretty cool. See, I didn't realize. I mean, they must be all over those tracks. They must be all over Ghetto Guide. Oh, so you're saying that oh, Riverside were Saint's cousins, you think? Oh wow. I didn't know that. Hey, I'm on the big screen. I'm on the big screen. I live in your TV. I'm living in your TV. J Guru. Yeah, they're definitely lacking that. Yeah. But this is tight. Yeah, Big West Coastal is always one of my favorite tracks. And yes, please like and share the shit out of this video. And again, to join in on the giveaway, follow me on Instagram, and all you gotta do is like the most recent post, and then obviously add it to your story, and then comment with how you first got into Cottonmouth Kings or the first time you heard the guys. Nice. Yes, I was always wondering, like, who the hell are the Riverside Kids? Maybe I should look deeper into that. Some more D-Gaff. Here we go. Hell yeah. Man, I wish I could have gone on one of these. Looks like such a badass show. Fuck yeah. Burn this motherfucker. Hell yeah. I like how Saint Dog looks different like every time you see him. Fuck yeah. Straight killing it. What are y'all saying down here in the chat? What we got? Neighborhood Watch is a bitch ass game. All I know is Neighborhood Watch don't like Richter's buds. Okay, here, this is some interesting footage here. This is something I never thought happened. Okay, so here we got Saint Dog on tour with DRP, and they're doing a Cottonmouth King song, and like DRP is like rapping along. It's weird. It's just weird to see. Like, let's get to it. It's really bad quality though, so I apologize already. Like DRP jumping around in it. This is like a drummer and everything. See, and so I'm not sure who the rest of these guys are, but it's weird to see like a Cottonmouth Kings song live with, and the only original member is Saint Dog, and there's some other guys, you know. Just weird to see. I thought that was strange. Yeah, I've been keeping up with DRP, doing the Primer 55 shows. It's cool to see those guys back and doing damn near everything. Look from the looks of it. I think they have some new stuff coming up. That's what I'm really looking forward to. If they came a little closer to me, I would have went. But I think the closest they came was Austin, and it was like in the middle of the week or something. I forget. I don't know. One day I'm gonna go see those guys again. The only time I saw DRP was with Nomads, which is a great show. And I'm also going to be doing I did a, you guys are able to vote for the next video, and I am going to be doing an insane poetry video. It's just it's really hard to put that puzzle together. So I'm going to have to actually talk to Psycho and figure this out before I put that video out. So we're going to be doing an insane poetry video, but I'm also going to be doing the video that actually won, which is my Warp Tour stories, because I went to like 3 Warp Tours back in the day, and I think it's worth talking about to you guys. You guys voted for it at least, and then I'm also going to be doing my Dead Z video very soon. Um, Going to see ICP. Was it on Sunday? Oh shit, that's cool. The 26th. Damn, give me some good footage. I would like to see that. Okay, Kid Check the Rhyme. I appreciate you fucking jumping in here. DRP is pretty dope. Yeah, he's a cool ass motherfucker. That dude's great. We need Richter. Bottom line. Hey, we're all there with you, man. One day we're gonna blaze at a KMK show. Please. Please.
OC with the Inland Empire.
I love that line.
Cottonmouth vet. I get
OC with the Inland Empire.
Fire. OC with the Inland Empire. I'm a Cottonmouth vet. I get nuts. I smoke a zip to the head and don't get bugs. Saint Doggy, deep to the OG. Burn the backyard party, get cozy. These trees in my motherfucking chest, yes. These trees from the motherfucking west.
Fuck yeah. Okay, this footage, man. Saint and Haas, this is tight. They look a lot alike. It's crazy. Fuck yeah. I love this, man. it's funny because like not all my homies were into this back in the day, but I was the one with the house, you know what I mean? And they come over and hang out and we're partying and I would throw this shit on. And so everyone inadvertently got into all this stuff. And even now, like my buddy Albert comes over and he's we're here chilling and the algorithm does its thing on YouTube and eventually we're on Saint Dog and he knows all these songs. He'll be like, he'll be asking me, yeah, remember that video from that, like whatever fucking sub noise, whatever. We go on a whole binge of old videos. I love that old school sub noise, their old school videos where it's like just a guy in a camera. It's my shit, man. Hey, Lord, my soul to take. Cheers, mates. Mm, hell yeah. Fuck yeah. It's crazy. Like everyone in KMK, everyone in Cottonmouth at one point or another had face paint, right? Hell yeah. Fuck yeah. So I just wanted to show Saint Dog some love, man. Saint Dog, we miss you, buddy. Totally fucking miss you. I'm gonna jump back down here in the chats, but everyone show some love for Saint. Okay, I should do a video on funk junkies. I would thinking about that as well. Because I mean, I think if I'm not mistaken, didn't Bobby B have like a lot to do with that, or claim to have, or I don't know. I know Funk Junkies was always that adjacent band that was like on all the compilations, on the DVDs. I remember obviously jamming with their subnoid stuff. I get it mixed up with another group. I get Funk Junkies. I can't remember now. Now I'm forgetting. But that's another group I definitely need to dive into. No, it's not Funk Junkies. I'm thinking of Tsunami Brothers that Bobby had something to do with, right? Am I not mistaken there? But like I said, I always get Tsunami Brothers and Funk Junkies mixed up. So I definitely want to do more old school dives on the older stuff. I want to try to get a hold of the guys from Last Laugh, stuff like that. Because I think that'd be fun. That'd be a fun thing to do. But that being said, like we're talking about potluck, right? Um, I recently went back and revisited their diss, and which is pretty funny. But in that diss song, he says that something about you guys thought we started the beef in the video or something. Does anybody know what the hell they're talking about? I went and tried watching their videos to try to figure out what the sort of diss was or whatever. But I mean, I'm not a big potluck guy. Like I like, the marijuana thing and the whatever, that's all good. Um, but I guess like honestly, it's like Cypress Hill and you know Cottonmouth. I guess that's it for me. I don't know. And aside from some other stuff, but like to be like a weed group or whatever, it just gets old. I don't want to hear about like growing weed and smoking weed and growing weed and smoking weed, and growing weed, Humboldt County and smoking weed. It's like, come on, man. Like what the fuck? Tsunami Brothers was a D-Loc and Bobby B a DJ album they did together. Oh, okay. Well, shit. Yeah, you see, it shows what I know. And that being said, man, that Shaky Bones album is great. I used to have all that shit, man. I don't have any of it now. But yeah, there you go, man. See, that would make an interesting video too. It's just finding info. Jesus Christ, finding info about all this stuff. And then if I don't get it right, if I don't want to make stuff up or just so I have to find some sort of angle if I can't find any information. But so if anyone knows the potluck stuff, I just want to know what's up with that. Yeah, I know that they were saying something about how they claim that they wrote their songs, and that whole beef seems kind of low key, kind of weird. And I know like people say that Audio War was a response to that, but KMK never really had like a, from what I remember at least, they never really had like a call someone out directly kind of beef track. Not that I, not that again, not that I can remember. Um, but yeah, I thought that was a pretty strange little era there. And so to real quick, man, before we call it quits, I do have some Brad X news. Okay, Brad X is going to be popping up, I think, a lot sooner than we thought, but it's not really in the way we all want. Oh, hey, look at that. Cottonmouth King's down there. New Shaky Bones is being worked on. Hell yeah, man. Fucking, we're all ready for that. That old album. I'm telling you, dude, I fucking love that shit. That old Shaky Bones is so good. Same to be said with Ripper Side. I jammed Ripper Side again for the first time. Man, I don't know how long it's been. But I mean, that Ripper Side is a front to back album. That's a listen the whole way through. It again, the whole Kingmaker situation. I don't know what's happening with all of this. It sucks because I know you did a D-Loc did like a whole tour for Riverside, and I wish I would have made it to one of those goddamn shows. I think one of those shows happened really close to me too, and I just didn't even know about it back then. Sad to say. Jesus, that would be cool. Do a Riverside anniversary tour. Okay, Freedom Juggalo 665 One Ton or whatever his name is, now Tech Nine's tour manager. Oh no shit, crazy. Um, yeah, we did get glimpses of Shaky Bones. Yeah, that was tight. That was cool as fuck to see live. Even back whenever I saw Cottonmouth with the Legacy band, he went up there and did some shit, if I'm not mistaken. And then just seeing any kind of Shaky Bones, I love it, man. I want to do a whole Shaky Bones tour, dude. Fuck it. Yeah, mad love to Shaky Bones, especially if there's new Shaky Bones coming out directly from the Cottonmouth King's mouth right here. Again, shout out to Cottonmouth Kings, man. It's awesome that you guys are here watching, or whoever is watching, from from the camp. Nothing but love, nothing but love. If you want to help out with these giveaways, I would love to give away some actual Cottonmouth stuff. I'm gonna be ordering some coffee. I think on the next stream, it's gonna be a late night, but I'm gonna probably drink some of that coffee. So yeah, man, just hit me up on Instagram. You guys know the deal. Hit me up on Instagram. Because and the next stream I do, which is next week, a week from today, I will be giving this shit away. So all you got to do, hit me up on Instagram, like most recent post, share it to your story, leave me a comment. All you got to do is let me know how you first got into Cottonmouth, or just the first time you heard of. So back to Brad X. Okay. I get hit up by a lot of people, man, a lot of people. And again, I didn't necessarily ask if I could say this information or whatever. But I think it was pretty well accepted that I was going to say something. I gave it a while. I mean, I gave it like about what, 3 weeks or something longer than that, just to see if the word would come out on its own and maybe I could cover it, but it hasn't came out yet from what I saw. But okay, so the last time we saw Brad X, he popped up and I forget what the band was called, Brothers of some. I can't. I'm drawing a blank right now. I've had one big beer. Yeah, this thing. I'm a lightweight. But oh hey D-Loc, what up? Something else everyone should know is that 25 to Life is officially a D-Loc album now, and not a Cottonmouth Kings album. Thanks for saying that. That was going to be literally the next thing I was going to talk about after the Brad X stuff. So yeah, that's interesting too. Um, that album is going to be a D-Loc album, because I've always said Cottonmouth should be playing New Day. New Day should be a part of the set. Great song. Let's see. So I'm wondering now if 25 to Life is going to get a reissue or something with new artwork and whatnot, because that would make this thing a collector's item, especially since D-Loc was nice enough to sign it for me. You know what I'm saying? Um, Pretty cool. Says thank you for everything you do for Cottonmouth. Fucking A. And again, man, I think there's some really solid tracks on this thing still. Maybe not the whole thing, but I mean, there's definitely from what I remember, it was I love New Day. I even like that cover they did. I mean, there's about I think about 3, 4 tracks on that album I really like, and meeting those guys and everything. I still think they should involve the Legacy Band, but that's awesome that that's going to be a D-Loc album now, and not really considered because hey, it's D-Loc's group. You can do whatever the hell you want to do, and I think that if he's taking steps to answer these things, maybe a lot of people didn't really care for that album. I think maybe he's taking the proper steps to keep everyone involved and tighten up his legacy and whatnot. I guess we're gonna see. I guess we'll see what happens with all that. D-Lo gonna kill it. Fucking A. Bomb Token Alcoholics. KMK for life. Cottonmouth Kings. Thank you so much for joining in and sharing that info with us, man. Straight up. Love all you guys. Let's see here. So getting back to that Brad X, the last time we saw him, I can't remember the name of that goddamn band. I'm sorry about that. I'm drawing a blank. But he popped up and it was like basically a band built of some old school guys and they were playing cover songs for their friend Big Frank. And it was like a benefit, you know what I mean? And so what they're doing now is that same lineup is recording, I think about 3, 4 covers, or it might just be one. I'm not sure if it's a compilation or an EP, but they're putting new music out. It's a cover song. I can't tell you what cover songs, I don't know, but it's going to be on that Big Frank compilation. So Brad X is going to have a brand new track, sort of, in 2025. It's going to be a cover, but Brad X is hearkening directly back to his Doggy Style and Humble God, that whole era, that old school punk side of Brad X is coming out to play in 2025. Jesus Christ. It's so insane, man. And I can't wait to get my hands on that thing, man. I can't. I want to say the guy's name who shared it with me and whatnot. I don't think he'll get in trouble or nothing like that. It's just the sole fact that I didn't ask him if I could say if he's cool with it. I'll talk about it next week on the next stream. I will talk to him and see if maybe I can get a comment. You know what I mean? But it's very cool. I will tell you that this dude that hit me up is he's in a band that I've seen 3, 4 times, and I just didn't know that there was that connection there. And I saw his band about 20 fucking years ago or something, so, which harkens back to my Warped Tour stories. I will be doing the Warped Tour thing, and I'm going to be doing a Warped Tour video talking about my stories there, about hanging out with Andrew WK, uh, about hanging on for dear life through I will be talking about hanging on for dear life to get through a simple plan just so I can see the transplants and stories like that. It's going to be a fun time. So a lot coming on Staunch on Music. Again, you can go follow me on Staunch on Film, where I'm going to be covering a lot more movies, and I'm going to keep my movie thing going. And again, don't miss out on that giveaway, man. This compliments of Kevin Zinger. I got a lot of stuff to give away. I'm also going to be trying to get some stuff, donated through Cottonmouth if they're willing to give me some stuff. To Chucky, I want to hit everybody up and just say, hey, man, we're making the live streams, and I'm gonna be doing some interesting giveaways. So you're gonna want to stick around. But we're gonna be doing some stuff here on the channel, and I want to kind of interact with you guys a little more because I'm going to be giving y'all some extra goodies along with this stuff. So, yeah, man, I appreciate you guys watching. Everybody fucking stick around. Everybody like this video. Please like this video. Leave me a comment. And go and check out all the rest of the videos on the channel and Staunch on Music. I did a Terry B video recently. I'm working on some stuff. Like I said, it's just there's a lot happening. I'm doing my short film Dog Trash right now. And I'm also doing Staunch on Film, where I'm re-uploading a bunch of stuff, working on some stuff. I have a brand new video coming out on Staunch on Film. It is Staunchoween over there. It's a little more low-key Staunchoween this year, but it is still Staunchoween. So it's all horror movies for the rest of the month. So my big project right now is who is the best Leatherface? Out of all the movies, which one was the best? And I go in a pretty interesting deep dive there when talking about my choice. So you're gonna want to see that video. It's actually pretty cool, and it was actually a lot of fun doing that video. So hey, man, we're still doing things here. I split the channel so I didn't confuse the algorithm. But you can follow me, Staunch on Music on YouTube, Staunch on Film, and then of course Staunch TV, Staunch underscore TV on Instagram. But before I go, guys, I want to do one more cheers for you fellas, which means I got to crack open shout out to Cottonmouth Kings, man. Without those dudes, we wouldn't be here chitting chatting, you know what I mean? And we're all looking forward to the new tunes. Cottonmouth, thanks for sharing the new info, all that. It was very cool to have you guys in one of these live streams. I know y'all popped up a few times before, but it's been a while. What can I say? And I'm gonna try to get back into the swing of doing a live stream every Sunday. Everyone won't be strictly Cottonmouth based though. If I do one that is going to be Cottonmouth Kings based, it will say KMK Chronicles live stream. Aside from that, we're going to be talking about some other kind of music, or I'm going to be giving you recommendations, or we're going to be hanging out, and then you'll be able to feedback with me that way, and you tell me what you're into, and then it's those will make for fun live streams. So we're going to be doing it, man. We're going to be doing it. We're going to be doing it. Cheers. Keep the bong lit. Cottonmouth Legacy. Here we go. This one goes out to you guys. Me and my Miller Lite. Take one more rip with you fellas, and then I am outie. Shout out to Lou Dog. Very cool to see you back. I hope you are back for good. Shout out to Richter. Richter, we see you, buddy. We see you. We're peeking through the blinds. We're looking through the binoculars. We are watching and we are waiting. Saint Dog, rest in peace. Can't tell you how much we miss you, my man. We're all here for you. I hope to see you guys on the giveaway I'm doing on Staunch TV. I'm looking forward to reading your stories. I'm gonna go do that right now when I sign off. And Brad X, our ears are to the ground. This one goes out to all you guys. It's been nice puffing with Puck. Peace.